Okay, I think I have storage space to make this video. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to be saying a lot of things, racial and money and stuff. So if you're sensitive, don't watch my video because I don't care to hear your comments. Initially, this is my reasoning why I will no longer be banking with Bank of America. I'm taking all my money out. I bank with Bank of America. I bank with Chase, Schools First, Navy Fed. You know, I'm going to shut up. But I put my money in several different accounts, you know. But Bank of America, they've screwed me too long. And I want to share a story. Why? So I'm older now, and thank God he's blessed me to have some pretty good income coming in. But even back when I was didn't have as much money, people told me Bank of America, they're like the biggest bank, and now you deal with the biggest bank you can, yada yada. I believe them as a young man. So every time I get money, I put it in Bank of America. This specific location. This location is Beach Boulevard in Commonwealth. Bank of America on Beach Boulevard in Commonwealth. I'll show you guys it. So, as a young man, essentially, I'd always be treated poorly because I was black coming over here. But I was used to it. From this area, I was used to it. We used to have clan members over here, you know. Then we had a very heavy Korean presence. And some of my best friends out here were Koreans. And some of my most worst enemies, same. You know, I get pulled over for nothing, you know. Got a nice car, got pulled over all the time. It's just, this is the area. I hate to say you get used to it. You're like, okay, this is just what it is, you know. But this Bank of America always treated me like trash. Where I come over here with my coworker, we're both black guys making decent money, and I want to, you know, just put like my money in the bank. Back when before direct deposit was really popular, and give you more so checks. And they'd always have Korean and white people working behind the counter. They had one black lady, and I waited in this long line to put my money in the bank. And who do they always put me to? The one black lady. And then if he's behind me, there could be a bunch of other people who have open things, and they'll sit there and pretend they're doing something until the black lady's done with me, and then he'll go to her, and then they're ready, okay, over here for everybody else. So they've always done dumb stuff, you know. But to me, it was annoying, but it wasn't big enough to not have me not bank with them. Well, when I was about 17 or 18 years old, I came to the same location, and I'm waiting in line, and there was a white guy who wasn't even near me, older. He's probably like in his late 80s, like a really much older man. And he comes up to me, he gets like right in my face, like, you stole my wallet. I'm the only black guy in the bank, right? And I'm like, what? He's like, you stole my wallet. And I'm like, I didn't take your wallet. He's like, no, I saw you. You stole it. He's like, I put it right down over there. You walked over and you picked it up. There's cameras everywhere. There's witnesses and stuff. I've been standing in the same line the whole time I've been in there. You know, I didn't get out of line to go get somebody's wallet, you know? But he's accusing me of it. So I'm like, no. And he says, sorry, somebody just drove in front of me. So if you see my eyes distracted, he says, well, empty out your pockets. Like, I'm not emptying out my pockets. It's like, you empty out your pockets. Then this white lady, a middle-aged, they call them Karens, I guess now. She says, oh, well, if you didn't steal it, empty out your pockets. So how about this? I said, you empty out your purse. I said, maybe you stole it. You empty out your purse and show them what's inside of your purse. You know, and of course she wouldn't do it. So I'm like, why do I have to? I owe these people nothing. You know, I'm a customer here too, you know. So this dude, he's in my face. He's talking loud. Everybody's watching. Nobody's defending me. You know, I'm the only black dude there. So I'm like, it is what it is, you know. So finally I get to go up to the bank, and I'm talking to the teller and depositing my money. The black lady, the black teller, and the guy comes back to me, and I guess he must have felt stupid because he was, and he's like, oh, he said my wallet was in my back pocket the whole time. And then the same lady, the same Karen that was trying to tell me empty my pocket, she's like, oh, you know, everybody makes mistakes. And I didn't even say nothing. I was just like, these horrible, disgusting people, you know, this Bank of America, this location. So after a while of going to that same lady, I got tired of it, you know. The same black lady. She was wonderful. And I had one other guy who wasn't black. I won't mention his name, but he was a really good guy. And he would sometimes help me out. He was a really good guy. But I started going to different Bank of Americas, more so in like areas with black and brown people. And I would get service. I would get good service there, you know. Well, it's been years. And I have several thousand. I won't say exactly how much. I don't like to, because people think I try to brag, and I'm not. All glory to God. He blessed me with what I have. But I still have a decent chunk of change in Bank of America. So I said, you know what? I said, I want to get some money out. So I came over today to get some money out. And in the past, I've deposited maybe $5,000, $7,000 at a time, just in cash if I had a good week of work or whatever. That's okay. Like, here, you know, I'm putting this in my account. Never an issue. Never an issue. This is the first time in my history with Bank of America that said, okay, I just need to get a few thousand out, you know. Well, I say a few thousand. It was a little bit more than that. But, you know, and I remember what happened to that one black dude that came on the news or whatever, where he wrote a note like, hey, you know, like, this is my information. I need to get out this much thousands of dollars. And they accused him of like trying to rob the place, you know, made a big stink about it. I remember that. So I'm like, I'm not passing notes or nothing. I want this money. I doubt anybody over here be stupid enough to try to rob me, you know. But I just out loud, like, this is how many thousands I need to get out of my account, you know. Lady was fine with that. I was so nice and sweet. I even came up because I heard the lady speaking Korean to the gentleman before me. When I came up, I started speaking Korean too. I said, 안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. And she's like, oh, and we conversated a little bit, you know, then went to English, and, you know, I was being very polite, you know, and she thanked me. And then, you know, I told her how much money I want to get out of my account, which wasn't even close to even 20% of what, it wasn't even like a big percentage of what I wanted to get out, you know. But it was an issue. And she had some ID, and I put in my PIN and stuff, and she kept checking my ID and using the light and checking my ID. And then she called some Indian dude. He had like kind of like a hookish nose. I'm describing him if you guys ever come over here yourself. Weird haircut. Yeah, and like the Forrest, what's his name? Not Forrest Griffin. What was that basketball player? He used to play for the Clippers, Griffin. He had that weird hairstyle, the weird curls. But he had like a haircut like that, you know, and then he's looking at the ID and checking it out and stuff. And, you know, and I'm like, I'm just sitting there waiting, you know. And after that, then they get some Hispanic lady from the back, and she's checking out my ID, and it's like, dang, like I put in my PIN. I know the name of my account matches the name of my ID. You know, like what's taking so long? And the Korean lady, she's like, oh, I'm sorry it's taking so long. I said, it's fine, you know, like I've dealt with worse here. I didn't tell her that, but I've dealt with much worse here. So I wait. Then the Hispanic lady tells me, oh yeah, you'll have to go to your bank to be able to get this money out. And I'm like, why? So because like, you know, like you don't live in this area, so you can't. According to your ID, you don't live in this area, so you have to go to your bank to get this money out. I know for a fact that's false. That's completely false. But she stuck with her guns. And I said, okay. I said, I'm going to go. And I said, I'm going to make some complaints. And when I find out that you're wrong, I'm going to come back specifically to you. And I'm going to give you problems. I said a little bit nicer than that. I think I said, I'm going to come back specifically to you once I find out how wrong you are. And I told the Korean lady, I'm not coming back to you, but I'm coming back for her. That's the one I'm going to give. We're going to have a good conversation once I find out how false this is, you know. So I was leaving, and I decided to talk to the Korean gentleman who was working there front. He was friendly to me, but also I was pissed off at this time. A lot of times when I'm angry, I'm 6'3", over 200 pounds, and I'm in pretty good shape. When I'm nice, for some reason, people think I'm a pushover. When I'm angry, people realize, oh, dang, this guy's 6'3" and over 200 pounds with muscle. Maybe he could hurt me. I don't know. But that's how people are, you know. When you're friendly, you think you're soft, and then when you show them you're not friendly, then they kind of see the reality of things. So this guy, he was being polite. I said, hey, I need your customer complaint, you know, number. He gave me it, and he was like, oh yeah. He was like pretty much like, why? That's the way you guys have been raised to me for many years. I put up with it, but now you guys won't let me get money out of my own account. So nah, you guys have pushed it too much. So nah, I got to make some complaints, you know. And I let him know, like, I was nice to explain it to you, but next time just give the person the number. They don't have to explain nothing to you. If somebody asks for the customer complaint number, just give them the freaking number. You know, like you don't have to explain nothing. But yeah, Bank of America has been trash, you know, and I put up with it for so long, but I guess now I kind of, sorry, it's a little bit warm. Now I more so know my own worth as a person, you know. Just because I'm black doesn't mean people have to treat me poorly. I've always had great patience. I don't mean to be cocky with that, but I've always had tremendous patience. But now it's kind of like, nah, you know, you guys are holding on to my money and telling me I can't take out my own money to spend it the way I want to spend it. Nah, I earned that. That's mine. It's called theft to take something that belongs to somebody else. And then if they see and you don't give it back, that's theft. So at this point, I look at Bank of America as thieves, and they're trash. And I'm taking out all my money and putting it in another bank. I don't even know what bank I'm going to put it in yet. But and I hate to say this because I don't like to be that person where you look for people that look like you to do business. But it's getting me tempted. I'm tempted to go somewhere where I see a lot of black people working, because at least I know they won't be racist to me. You know, like, you're going to hold on to thousands of dollars and say you can't get this money because you moved to a different area. You don't live over here, so you have to go to the bank near you. That's not a rule. But Bank of America's been trash. Even if I found out that is a rule, that they can only give you bank money in your own neighborhood, they've still treated my trash for so many years. At this point, I'm done. My patience is officially done, you know. And none of these people in there are fighters. And I'll say this, Bank of America, I really would hope, I don't even care if it hurt the economy. I really hope you go out of business. I hope all your employees get fired, you know. Unless you guys make changes and treat black people with respect, I wish all the evil on you. More so, I wish you guys to repent. That's the Christian in me, wishing you guys could repent. But the human side of me wishes evil. And I wish I could see every single one of you in the ring. I'd be so happy. So, because sign waivers, get everything done with. That'd make me ecstatic. ecstatic. Because you guys are trash, you guys are racist, and you guys deserve some sort of repercussions for it. That's it. Again, everybody, I hope you don't bang with Bank of America, especially this location on Commonwealth and Beach. Haven't been in here for years for a reason. I come back, I see it's remodeled. Looks like some different people working in there, so I think I'm going to get different results. The same old racism, same old trash, you know. But one thing I will say about California, people are racist in safe locations. Like here, it's a bank. They got this old white dude with a gun outside. You know, they're behind bulletproof glass. They could act hard and try to hold on to my money. I might remember what they look like. I'm not getting revenge. I'm not getting revenge at all. But people are stupid. You treat somebody poorly, there's a good chance they'll see you again later on in life. And then what? Again, I'm not that person to get revenge. I already forgave them. I'm just making this video because I'm taking my money out. I forgave them, but there's repercussions now. Now they can't, now the whole bank can't use my money to invest in whatever they want to invest to. Somebody wants to get a home loan or a business loan, they can't give them my money to do that now, because now I'm going to take all my money out. I'm going to go to a different Bank of America, and I'm taking all my money out and closing all my accounts. It's crazy. These are treaties. People really don't believe that black people can make money. And obviously not everybody, but this Bank of America truly believes that. And if they want to deal with their own, deal with your own. But then only get business from your own. How about that? I love you all. Hope you have a blessed day. If you work for Bank of America, hopefully you're not a disgusting piece of trash like the people who work here are. But nonetheless, like I said, it's forgiven. There's just consequences now. Love you all. Peace.